Can you get to space with a water heater? Scott Tibbetts believes you can. Tibbetts is the president of a small, high-tech firm in Boulder, Colorado called Starsys. As a boy, Tibbetts was fascinated by the space program and hoped that one day he'd be involved in space exploration. While working with the inventor of a small device to improve water heaters, Tibbetts came up with an idea for a new space-based application for the original device. He approached NASA with the idea.
I've got this little water heater thing. I think you might use it on spacecraft to control temperature. He said, come on up. So I, bought a plane ticket with my credit card and took a little cardboard box with a paraffin actuator and went into JPL and, thought, oh my gosh, someday maybe we could be a part of this stuff. And met with these guys and they said, that we really could use these on spacecraft.
That was 1986. What began with an idea for a water heater has grown Starsys into a successful designer and manufacturer of products for space systems and vehicles. Those original devices became actuators that were first used on the NASA Cassini mission to Saturn and Titan. In the early 90s, NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory awarded Starsys funding through the agency's Small Business Innovation Research, or SBIR program, to develop devices for spacecraft. By the late 1990s, Starsys was already building motors for spacecraft and becoming involved with NASA's missions to Mars. Today, the Mars exploration rovers are using gearboxes and a heat switch that were developed during those first SBIR awards. And Starsys will be part of other upcoming Mars missions. Like the 2007 Mars Phoenix mission, the firm is actually building a robotic wet chemistry experiment that will collect samples from the planet's surface and then perform experiments while still on Mars. How Starsys manages to successfully infuse their NASA research back into agency missions, as well as commercial applications, is no secret.
You need to develop relationships in particular areas that you're good at with your partners in the NASA centers that are also good at that.
It's not just NASA. The firm's also working on an Air Force Research Lab product called the Orbital Express Docking System. They'll produce a release system for the project, culling from experience they've gained developing products for Sod Ericsson. The firm now numbers about 100 employees, working in machine shops, clean rooms, and testing areas on site. And with their products destined for space, it's important to flight test under harsh conditions. Starsys prides itself on having 100% operational success in every single one of its endeavors. And Tibbetts believes the success is due to the company's work philosophy.
So if one of our latches doesn't operate, solar panel doesn't open, a mission's lost. And you recognize both what that means for the country, what that means for our company, what that means for everybody involved. And you have 100 people within this company that all have that mindset of this has got to be just right.
With a renewed national focus of space exploration, Starsys is in an enviable position. In the future, Tibbetts sees his company even more involved in robotic work.
And the timing, just to be where we are and to have all these things going on, be in the middle of it, and to start from a water heater, 15 years ago, it's pretty exciting stuff.